Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Cancer, I'm going to start your reading off with a passage from this beautiful book called The Luminous Humanist. It's written by Kelly Sullivan Walden. After I read you this passage, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. After that, I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle deck. Then I'll pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that have been seeing angel numbers anywhere in your life right now, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, today your passage is called What Would Your Future Self Do? When you're feeling stressed, have your back against a wall, and don't know which way to turn, ask what your future self would do. Your future self has the current situation in their rear view mirror. To your future self, the circumstances you're in the thick of is a thin thing of the past. No big deal, a blip on the radar, a catalyst for a new layer of wisdom, compassion, depth, and gratitude. Your future self looks at whatever you're moving through and says, wow, what a gift this was. All right, so this is such a beautiful passage for you today, Cancer. Now, this also comes with an affirmation. I'm going to read that to you as well. I align with my future self and behold all that I'm moving through now as a blessing. So feel free to use this affirmation for yourself today, Cancer. And thank you so much for allowing me to share that passage with you today. I'm now going to shuffle these cards, and as I'm doing this, I wanted to announce to everyone that I'm reopening my personal readings on October the 15th. So if any of you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. All right, my friends, let's pull some cards and see what Spirit Guides would like you to know today. The Knight of Wands. So very powerful card, very active card. Spirit Guides are wanting you to get into motion. They're wanting you to act, get into action on your dreams, on all the things that you're wanting to create and do in your life here, Cancer. It's time to equip yourselves with knowledge, with skill sets, and move. I feel a lot of you are wanting freedom in your life and know that it is coming because you are the one that's creating it. Now, what I want you to do here as well, Cancer, is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Okay? We're also getting the King of Pentacles. My goodness, Cancer. Look at you go, my friends. This is such a powerful place. This is what you're creating for yourself. You're going to be sitting on this throne. This is you, Cancer. So this is a place of abundance. This is a place of material wealth and abundance, right? A place of freedom, of independence. This is all that you're creating here. This is a very firm foundation for you. So very, very powerful card. 2 powerful cards, right? Now is the time to really acquire this energy here. Look at this. This is your happy place, the 10 of Pentacles. What a beautiful spread for you today, Cancer. Oh my goodness. I would do a happy dance because this is what's coming toward you, this place of ultimate abundance. This is a place of luxury. This is where you have it all, my friends. Emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. You are the one that's creating this. And I feel that a lot of you have this vision in mind, and having a vision for this, understanding what this 10 of Pentacles place looks like, and who are you in that version of this happy place, right? So what I would like some of you to do today is, if you're able to write down this happy place, like what does this look like for you, Cancer? You don't have to write it in a journal. You could write it in the comment section below and put it out into the universe, right? What is this happy place for you? And who are you in this happy place? Is there any chance that you can try and bring that version of you into your now and start creating this happy place? right? It's all about equipping yourself with knowledge. It's all about arming yourself, guarding yourself in your energy, and working towards your goals and being focused, putting that energy, that effort into it. That will, that desire also needs to be there, right? So I do feel that some of you have this big vision. You have these big dreams and you're wanting to incorporate those into your life. And for some of us, we've gone through a really rough ride in life. And sometimes what happens when we go through a lot of tough struggles, a lot of challenges, a lot of hardships, it can kind of, weigh us down a little bit, where we lose hope and faith. And this is where spirit guides want you to tap back into that energy, because they're wanting you to know that you are someone that is very capable of creating this place of abundance for yourself. It's never lost, okay? So no matter what it is that you've gone through, they want you to write down your life, but write it in a way where you're not focusing on all the bad things that you've gone through. Those of you that are watching today, the bad things that you've gone through, you made it out and you're able to watch this reading today. So instead of looking at it, and I'm not saying that you are looking at it like that, Cancer, but I do feel that if we were to go back to our life and really look at it and rewrite our story in a way that we're looking at the positives. How did we overcome some of the struggles and challenges that we've gone through? Remember, we have a tool belt of superpowers that we have acquired through the course of our life. So every time you overcame something, any kind of struggle, anything you've ever done, you acquired a superpower. It's in your tool belt. So it's now time to tap into those powers and use them to move forward. Okay, you are much stronger than you know here, Cancer. So I know that you are very capable. And sometimes we have to, sometimes I get these even friends, or I have conversations with people that are kind of like, what's there left for me to do now? What am I even doing this for? Do it for yourself. Do it for your higher self. You know that this is meant for you. And I feel like I'm not making sense right now, but I feel that you need to do this for yourself, Cancer, not for someone else. This is for you, okay? You matter. You deserve happiness. You're going to create it because you're a co-creator. We are all creators, and it's our thoughts, right? Everything that we think becomes our reality. So the more attention and energy we put into focusing on the things that aren't working for us, the more life we are giving to that. The more of that is becoming our reality. And I know someone in my own life that is in a place who is pushing people away because this person thinks that everyone is out to get her, but they're not. And it's so hard to get through in her mind. And she's really pushing everyone just away. And it's kind of like we're going to do an intervention to let her know that she's loved and cared for, that nobody is against her, right? And I don't know why Spirit Guides are bringing this story up, but I feel that some of you need to understand that you have a spirit team, the universe, all that you desire, all that you wish here, Cancer, is going to be yours, okay? And what Spirit Guides want you to do is believe in the power of you, that you are someone that is capable of doing all the things that you desire to do. And it's all about taking action, getting into motion and not stopping. And yes, sometimes we have fears, we have doubts, we have these stories that we're telling ourselves, stories that we've heard from others, things that people have said to us. They don't want you to feed into that. Instead, and sometimes what we have to do, some of us, not all of us, we have to nip those thoughts in the bud, right? Those are kind of shadows that surface and we're meant to cut them at the roots. But sometimes some of us work like how I do sometimes. Sometimes I do have to cut them at the roots. Other times though, I acknowledge that I have those feelings, but I don't stop moving, right? Even though I'm feeling a certain way, I'm going to still keep moving, because as you move, you're going to eventually allow those things to kind of fall off of you in motion, okay? So keep moving here, my friends. Just keep on moving. If you get knocked down, get back up and keep moving, right? It's that motion that is going to create this life of this lifestyle, this life that you're wanting, whatever this is, right? Abundance to us is all in different forms. Some of us want wealth. Some of us want happiness. Some of us want good health. Whatever this is for you, this is within reach here. I'm telling you this, Cancer. So arm yourselves here with having healthy boundaries around where you're putting your energy and focus. Discipline is going to be required here. building some good habits, building some good patterns, right? And this is you looking at that future version of yourself and writing down, who are you, Cancer, in this future version? What do? You can even comment in the comment section below and write it down, like, who are you, Cancer, right? For me, if I were to actually think about it, I am somebody that is very successful in my field. I see myself at the top tier. I'm not here to rule. I'm not here to compete. I'm here to rule. So that Rhea, I sometimes talk to my future self. I'm like, okay, what would future Rhea do? I'm going to do that in this place. You know, you can even create that version of yourself in your mind and talk to that version of yourself. Okay, what would I do here in this place, right? So know that you're a very powerful human being, Cancer, that you have the power to do anything that you want. We all do. And it starts with this. Our brain is a very powerful force. And the more that we can build ourselves up and really manage what we think, what we consume mentally, even the thoughts that we think, like really understanding the way that we think, because that's where the power is at. So if you're able to shift the way you think and align and ground yourselves, and this takes practice. It's not easy. I do this all the time, and sometimes I sway off my path. But when I catch myself swaying on my path, I'm able to pull myself back, right? So it takes practice. And I feel like this is a work in progress for the rest of our lives, right? Because we're so bombarded by distractions and things and people that try to deter. And that's the devil card, by the way. The things that pull us away, that tempt us, that distract us, that's the devil in the details. That's constantly there. So recognizing the devil in your life and really tapping into that energy that you naturally harness here. And some we acquire over our life path, right? Over our life experience. And what I'm getting here is number one, you've got, I'm seeing number 1 and I'm seeing number 8 here. So number 1 and number 8 are coming through life path numbers. If you're seeing in numerology, if you're seeing 1s everywhere or 8s everywhere, this is where spirit guides are calling you to embody the energy of the life path number 8 and the life path number 1, because this is going to help navigate you through your journey here. And this is a really powerful, very confident, brave, courageous place to sit. That's you. You have this in you. And it's all about tapping into it. And you know what I do? I usually, whenever I'm feeling insecure, if I'm feeling any kind of self-doubt, anything at all, like fear is the biggest thing, right? If I'm feeling fear, I just set it aside. And then I pretend like I'm this actress. I just pretend I'm acting. And that helps alleviate all of that. So I don't know if this will help some of you out there, but when I did my live moon rituals, I've done 2 already. I have a 3rd one coming up here on the 29th, by the way, a live moon ritual, is I still have that fear. And I don't know what it is. It's just knowing that I'm going to be live and there's a live audience watching, where right now I'm filming this. And then I know nobody's watching right now, but you will be watching later. But it's just fear that comes with it. It's imposter syndrome, I think it is, right? So in order for me to get rid of it, I just put myself in this like weird, I just visualize myself as I'm in somebody else's body and I'm just acting. That's kind of how I do it. So if any of you have a trick that you use for yourself to overcome and just do the things that you're doing, comment in the comment section and share with us. Know that there's a lot of growth and success coming into your life here. So grounding yourself, however you do that. If any of you have grounding techniques that work for you, also share those in the comment section, because I'm sure we all want to know new ones. I would love to learn some new ones because I walk out in nature. I feel that's great. I also go barefoot on the grass and stand there for a little while and shake off that energy. But know that you're very powerful, that this is where everything you touch, Cancer, is going to turn into gold. Okay, that's the kind of energy I'm feeling. And I feel that you are someone who is so powerful that you're able to change things. Like, not only are you a shapeshifter, I feel, because some of you are so adaptable and flexible that you're able to shift you into that version of yourself that is able to handle the environment or the people that you're in. So that's interesting, isn't it? shape-shifting energy. And this happy place, this is where you have it all. You have that home, you have that car, you have that security of financial security, that stability. You have that foundation of strength, those connections, those bonds. And I feel that spirit guides are really wanting you to roll up your sleeves and get to work here. You are a creator, and your life experience is your life experience. Everything that you have gone through is a testament to your strength. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. Acknowledge everything that you've gone through and how far you've come, Cancer. Okay, so this is a part of your journey, is what spirit guides are saying. Okay, to get here, that was a part of your journey, because you're meant to be, you're meant to evolve and shape shift into this version of yourself that is going to be able to take on these beautiful blessings, this manifestation that is coming into fruition. So sometimes what happens is, everybody's journey is their own. None of us go through the same thing. We might go through similar situations, right, that feel the same. But I feel that we acquire strengths, we acquire superpowers in order to become that version of ourselves that is able to take in that end goal, that dream, that manifestation. And we're constantly evolving. Everything is constantly moving. Everything is constantly shifting. It's like cycles and seasons in life. We're constantly going through that, right? Sometimes we're going to go through a cycle of highs. Sometimes we go through a cycle of lows. Every one of us go through these, right? I do, you do, everyone around us do, right? So whenever you're at a peak, a high peak, know there's a low coming. And when you're at a low peak, know there's a high coming. It's like this up and downy energy. And I swear this is so true. And I feel that you're about to come towards that upward energy here, Cancer. And you can remain, you can go high, you can slowly go up too, right? So it's interesting how the universe works. It's interesting how energies work. But these cards, your spread, this is a very powerful spread, by the way. So no matter what it is that you're desiring, know it's coming in. Have belief, have faith that the universe, spirit guides are conspiring in your favor here, Cancer. I'm getting an Aries and Aquarius energy coming through as well. So I don't know if you have that in your birth chart somewhere, Cancer, but I do feel there's an Aquarius, Aries energy somewhere around you, or spirit guides are calling you to embrace this energy. So I'm going to leave those two readings at the very, very end of this reading, the last 10 seconds. So go check it out and see if it's resonating for you somewhere. Perhaps there's somebody in your life that's an Aries or Aquarius, right? But it's just, I feel that it's time to put yourself into a system, Cancer. I really do. I feel that if you can create a system of success for yourself, so going back to that visualization, because they're really wanting you to get into motion. They're wanting you to roll up your sleeves and get to work. They want you to use discipline. They want you to change your habits. And the change that you desire in your life has to come from you. And if you're doing something over and over again and you're not getting the results that you want, that means you have to shift something. And this is all about now you shifting everything in your life in order to, you're going to see this place come really, really quickly here. You're going to gain control of your life. You're going to be sitting in the driver's seat. And this person, it's taken a lot of work for this person to get here, but they made it. And they're very proud of this place. And this is going to be you, Cancer. So own that power. Own it. Be it. It's you. You're going to be sitting here on this throne with this crown on your head, ruling your world. You're not here to compete, Cancer. You're here to rule. So let's get rid of those distractions. Let's clear that board. Let's get rid of all of that. Now let's create that version of you that you want to see, that you're seeing in the future, and bring that version of you down to earth now. And sometimes we have to do this cold turkey. I'm a cold turkey kind of person, right? I've already mentioned that. And, when I want to do something, I just do it. That's just how I am. And everybody's different, right? So what is a system that you can put in place for yourself now that you can use discipline? Maybe you need an accountability buddy to hold you in that place, right? Align yourself with the right kind of people. Sometimes, what the other thing I'm getting here is spirit guides want you to shift your environment. Sometimes our environment keeps us in the same place, right? So they're wanting you to start aligning yourself with people that you see yourself with, that are kind of like you as your future self. would your future self be in your home right now, like in your neighborhood or your friends? You have to take a good assessment of your life and see if it's aligned to your path, and start clearing out some of the energies that don't belong there. Cancer. So it's now time to do the work. Okay, so that is your reading. So many good things, so many big things are going to happen for you here. I'm now going to pull a bonus card from the Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle deck. This usually comes out with a clarifier for the whole spread here. So let's see what we get for you today, my friends. We are getting the Scavenger, Desperation, Scarcity, and Waning. Have any of you seen a crow recently, or a murder of crows, a flock of crows? If you have, it's giving you a sign here, which is going to be tied to this message. So let me read you the Scavenger here. So the Buddha says there are 3 poisons that will rot the human soul: delusion, desire, and hatred. As humans, we live in a world where we are constantly bombarded by these poisons in the form of advertisements, social media, and television. That's the devil card that I'm getting here, okay? We slave away at jobs we hate just to buy more stuff and things because of the fear of missing out. FOMO, as some of you might know it as. We are fed and consume all that we can possibly grasp with reckless abandon and pure gluttony, often at the expense of our planet, our health, and our own insanity. When the Scavenger is revealed in a reading, it is asking us to end the cycle of suffering. We must let go of the delusions of this earthly plane and embrace non-attachment and groundlessness. This feeling of scarcity and inadequacy is a cycle of negative energy we have been caught up in for quite a while. We are being called by the Spirit to go higher. The universe can see we are weary and is asking us to just stop chasing, stop fixating, and focus on attracting that which actually feeds our soul and nourishes our life. When we leave behind the grasping, desperate energies, instead focus on building up the energy of gratitude, compassion, and generosity, we become a powerful, abundant magnet. This magnificent magnet pulls from the universe all that we need to thrive and to succeed in this lifetime and sends it directly towards us. No more desperation, no more wanting, no more FOMO. When we are confident that we are asking for when we are confident that what we are asking for is in alignment with our spiritual path and the rhythm of the universe, we will always attract and receive not only what we need, but an abundance of joy and peace we never knew possible. So, oh my goodness, look at this. What a powerful message for you today, Cancer. So this is your bonus message. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that have been seeing angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation. And for others, you can use this as an affirmation. All right, so 777, I am in the flow. So any of you seen sevens recently? Spirit guides are also calling you to embody the energy of the life path number 7. Know that you are in the flow here, Cancer. So flow with what's going on. Release what no longer serves you, because I feel this FOMO energy is present in a lot of our lives. My Venus is in Cancer, by the way, so I feel this energy as well. So I'm going to read you the message on this card. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is a part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. Know that you are in the flow here, Cancer. So this is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.